Hello guys, thank you for tuning in on my channel. If everything went correct, I probably had some pictures. If I put these pictures in there or not, I have a few people who are not openly pagan. But in any case, I had a group here, some coven members and some guests that we came together to make manifestation boxes. This is a very basic concept. It's also related to the manifestation board, where people put things that resonate with them for a specific goal on a piece of a poster board. Well, anyways, where does this concept come from, and how does it work? Because a lot of people use the manifestation box. They don't know exactly how it works technically. Many do, but this is a learning channel, so I'm off the cuff, just assuming most people are watching this to learn, or maybe to get a sense of community. But either way, thank you for watching. So, where does the manifestation box come from? Well, this concept has been around for a very long time. In most culture of the United States, this kind of concept actually can be found with the old-fashioned hope chest that typically a wife would keep these goals that she'd have in this hope chest to hope that it would come true. Okay, so these manifestation boxes are also called hope chest or hope boxes, among other things, creation boxes. Now, this could be anything from a shoe box to a $3, $4 box you buy at like Hobby Lobby or something like that, right? Now, I'm not really done with mine. I just got me a little box. All right. Now, I was kind of busy talking about what it is and whatnot to the people. So I was just kind of painting, just drew something like the elements and the pentagram. So, well, this is so simple. This is probably one of the first things you could probably teach a child if you're going to teach them magic, because it does not involve, candles or burning incense, just writing intentions and keeping items in a box. Now, there is no right way or wrong way really to do this per se, except for maybe the affirmation. You see, a manifestation box speaks louder to the subconscious than saying a hope chest, because everybody in the know who practices magic understands that when you practice magic, you speak to the universe in the affirmative as if it's already happened, not I will get a job or I will hope for a job. It is I have the job, and you actually feel yourself working there, spending the money, doing your job. You actually feel it while you say your incantations. And so I'm not going to be talking about the right way or the wrong way. Everybody has their own way, and each way is unique to the person. Therefore, it can work better for them than, say, somebody else. But there is a baseline, and this baseline is what we are going to be talking about today. This baseline is things that you do to your box to make it work better. All right? So, here's the psychology of the box. And it can be looked at it basically two different ways, okay? First of all, you are, for all intents and purposes, a box. You're made out of flesh, bone, muscle. You are a vessel. You have a body that contains the transcendental mind, the emotions that are you, contained in a sack of gross, meaty goodness. So this box is the physical aspect. This could be you. This is an extension of you. The best way to look at it, okay? So the things you put in this box reflect what you desire, okay? So the box is an extension of your body. Inside the box is the extension of your subconscious mind. So first and foremost, it could be a shoebox. It could be a little box like this. It doesn't matter. You could decorate it. You can write sigils, draw sigils of various things you want to accomplish in your life, and you could decorate your box with sigils inside and outside. Doesn't matter. You can write on the box physically, typically on the inside if you want to write a state of an affirmation, which for a manifestation box literally would be all things placed in this box has already manifested, not hope to manifest, already. Speak in the affirmative and affirm that everything in this box is a one-on-one discussion with the universe, okay? But again, this can be seen as your body and your subconscious mind, because people also in the know that the subconscious mind, with the current theories in metaphysics, is the link from the mundane world into the supernatural world, okay? Now, how do we, it's really simple. How do we improve on things? Because basically most people will just say, write down what you want or find something that represents what you want and place it in the box and forget about it. Well, how does this work? Okay, let's have a thought experiment. Point A is a location, point B is a location, and point C is a location. Okay, a manifestation box works on a similar principle as to know, to do, to will, and be silent. This is a concept that a lot of witches have spoken and have heard, and they have their own interpretation about it, but they very seldom truly understand it. Knowing something about something does not mean you know something. There is the how and the why. There is the mundane purpose and the spiritual. So just know what a saying means or try to apply it does not necessarily mean you know it. So why is it that, say, sigil magic, many rituals call for the destruction and the removal of a sigil until your spell manifests, but you don't keep that sigil, all right? Why does many spells and ritual call for the burying of an item, hiding an item, like burying a witch's jar? So back to this thought experiment. A is your intention. This is where you start, your purpose, okay? Regardless of your magical practice, it could all be boiled down to you. Magic would not happen if it wasn't for you. Magic would not happen if it was not for your desires and you doing something about it, ritualistically or magically or whatever. All right, so all magic, regardless of your interpretation of magic, starts with you. All right, you are energy. Your thoughts are organized energy. Thoughts, or your intentions, is also energy, but this energy is geared to focus other energy. So your mind and your thoughts are energy that guides energy. So energy follows thought, thought is energy. You start with A, you do, which is the inspiration. B is the ritual that you're doing to raise energy and direct the energy toward your goal. And C is the manifestation of your goal. If you do not let go of the ritual of what you want, and if in a matter of sense, like say you want that job. If you do a ritual for a job, but you constantly think, is this magic working? Am I going to get this job? What you're actually doing is that you're starting with A, going to B, building up that energy, and when you shoot it off to C, where it's supposed to go, constantly thinking about it and dwelling on it, what actually ends up happening is that energy is thought, thought is energy. So you start redirecting that energy that you sent to uh, point C, and you're bringing it back to point A. So less energy is used to make things manifest because you keep on pulling that energy back. All right, which is the concept of letting things go or forgetting about it. So when you put something in the box, like, oh, find that new job, if you have a business card from that job and you put it in the box, or you just write it out, like, I am working at such and such, and you put it in the box and let it go and let it do its thing instead of constantly focusing it. So this is one of the laws of concealment in the occult, okay, or in witchcraft. This is how this works. You put your intention into the box. The box is an extension of your subconscious mind. So the box and your subconscious mind are working out things on it, and it's out of sight, out of mind, and it's manifesting through the law of concealment after you've charged the box for intention. That's how it works. So how can we improve upon this? Well, first of all, since this is an extension of your body, obviously you'd probably want to, and you're technically, whenever you're casting a spell for something like a new job, a new love, prosperity, you're kind of, well, no, actually, you're basically not just casting a spell, you're casting a spell on you and in your sphere of existence. So you're casting a spell on you. So this box, again, is an extension of your body. So you put things in it that represent you, something that belongs to you. Maybe some of your own hair. Maybe, oh, I like this little hematite skull. This represents me. You put that in that box, right? Okay. What are some of the things you need to put in the box? Well, after you put something that represents you, that personalizes this and basically binds the box to you as an extension of you. So what's going on in here is going on in here, and what's going to happen is going to happen to you because your physical subconscious mind is at work. You well, obviously, you could probably put a crystal in there. Crystals are great because they amplify energy. You can put a lodestone because most things in a manifestation box is something you want to manifest or bring to you. Lodestones are great for attracting. Okay, if you're wanting to make a certain trip to, like, say, Japan or the Emerald Isles, well, you can put literature, little pictures of that location, right? To hope that to tell the universe that this trip is going to happen or already has happened. All right. So you put stuff in there that can amplify your intention. If you're looking for passionate love, put some rose petals. After you made this box personalized, you drew your little stuff on it. You say maybe put your hair, fingernail files, fingernails, toe clippings, whatever. Maybe a piece of paper with a sampling of your blood, maybe even things that bind this box to you. All right. You just put in you put in your intentions, and you pretty much forget about it. I mean, you could keep it on your shelf. Now, it's okay. Also, it's okay to think about rituals and redo them. The problem is that when you do, visualize that energy going back to that target. See, because when you think about it, again, you're pulling that energy. You want to make sure you send it back, and try not to think about it as much, so you don't have to do that. Work smarter, not harder. So it's that simple. So that's how manifestation box works. It's a form of an extension of you. All right. So everything in magic is symbolic. Hell, you can also consider this a part of because you're putting in your intention in it, and it's going to manifest. You can say this represents the divine feminine uterus, where things manifest. All right. You put your intentions, masculine type energy. It receives and starts making things manifest. So this is a similar in this kind of light. It kind of can be connected to a cauldron, where the cauldron, you're putting your intentions and desires into the cauldron as you make your spell happen, and the cauldron is seen as a uterus giving birth. So in any case, that's that. All right. Thank you for watching. It's that simple. you have any more questions, ask down below.